Uh, I got it was good. Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, everybody? So my name is Nick. I am the local South Florida Uber driver. I'm local just because you never really know where I'm gonna be in the next couple days, months, years. Hey, I primarily work the South Florida market. Today's live stream, man. I'm just checking in. Just seeing how everybody's doing. How are you guys doing? How's your market going? For me, my market is slow. Down here in South Florida, my market is slow. Um, yeah, it's slower than usual. So just checking in to see how you guys are doing. How's everything with you all? It's another what's today? Today is Sunday, so it's a beautiful so yeah, that is definitely something that I'm going to be doing coming up. Um Definitely now I'm definitely gonna be going out of the state of Florida. I just don't know where. I don't know where. I don't know what market is actually popping, what market is actually decent. So I'm thinking of just going north. Um so you got Georgia, which is right up on top. I don't really think Alabama would be decent. So I'll probably hit Georgia because obviously you got Atlanta. Atlanta's always a busy city. Probably check into Atlanta. See how that market is. Never actually worked there. I just I've always driven through there, and of course, they got some great restaurants. Nice area, but the traffic is crazy, right? So I'm definitely gonna kind of slide through Atlanta and see what I could do. I'll spend a day there, but definitely go through Georgia, see like if that market is something decent, and then just make my way north. So obviously I'll hit Tennessee, um, but I'm also thinking about hitting the Carolinas. Hitting the Carolinas will be pretty interesting. They have a great restaurant. Every time I hit the Carolinas, I gotta stop at Cookout. Oh my gosh, Cookout is amazing. Y'all know I'm a big guy, so I definitely got to try out Cookout again. Cookout is amazing. It's like real good food. I haven't had it in a while now, but like, yeah. So I'm definitely thinking about hitting Cookout. Well, hitting the Carolinas, going north. And so yeah, just trying different markets out. Oh, different markets, seeing how those markets are. But I know I don't want to stay here in my market. Not for the summer. Not for the summer, because it's just slowing down. Um, I want to go. I want to go where it's active at. I definitely want to. You know. All right. Yep. So. So yeah, like I was saying, I want to go where it's active at. Hey, Molly. Yeah. What's up, Molly? What's up? What's up? So yeah, I want to go where it's active at, and right now our market isn't where it's active at. So, I mean, we got maybe a week or two, couple weeks, whatever. But, and I know, I mean, obviously, we got, so in our market, we got F1 coming up. So that's something that I'm looking forward to. I'm really into racing, if you guys know. I prefer motorcycle racing. So the MotoGP, that's more so my thing. But we do have F1 coming up. That's towards the beginning of May. So I'm looking forward to that. That's probably like the only thing that I'm looking forward to in our market. Outside of that, man, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. So I'm looking to get out of my market. So yeah, man, if you guys know if your market is hot, let me know. I might make an appearance. Definitely might make an appearance. Because I'm going on a road trip. I am definitely going on a road trip here very soon. Very, very soon. Because yeah, man, listen, I'm not trying to go through this again, this summer again. I mean, it's life. It's life. Can I stay here? Can I work here? Absolutely. It's just gonna be slow. So I want to go through the slowness. I don't want to go through the slowness. But yeah, oh, too far. Too far. What's up, man? God's good. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you too. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody. What's up, Brian? Hey, thank you for always stopping by. What's up? What's up, brother? But yeah, this is a happy Sunday. I don't know, I hope everybody got their moment in this morning. I don't know if you go to church or not, but I hope you did get your thing in, whatever you guys do, because it's a beautiful Sunday. It's a beautiful day. We all are alive. We all are, vibrant, moving around. Um, so yeah, in my case, you're driving around because I ain't getting no offers. Uh, okay. Yeah. So I just don't know. I don't know. I'm looking for other places to work this summer. Definitely looking for other places to work this summer. It's just because, so my market is really good, but it's only good for a certain time. It's fine, it's something that I've dealt with for the last couple years. But it's like, now that I'm getting, I want to make money. I want to keep making money. I want to keep making money. I don't want to go through the struggle, man. I will be honest. I don't want to go through the struggle. So I'm going to be making a road trip. Definitely going to be making a road trip. Like I said, I'm thinking about either going north. Um, so north from me is Georgia. I mean, I got Georgia, I got Alabama. Could go to Tennessee. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know. Or north is like the Carolinas, so North and South Carolina. I don't know if I would go all the way up to like Virginia. Um, New York is an entirely different market. I think that I would have to stay there a little bit longer. Like I would have to like set routes, and because I think I got to change my driver's license, and they got all of these regulations. I think I would have to get an emissions test and things like that. You do an inspection. Um, yeah, I don't know about New York, but I definitely want to get out of Florida for this summer. So, either going north, like I'm saying, like going towards New York, or going west. 'Cause I don't like when you think of like Oklahoma or like Missouri, you know what I'm saying? Or like going like across the state and going up to like Ohio. Yeah, as much trash as I've talked about Ohio, probably not the best idea to go to Ohio. Cause like, hey, so all of that stuff that you was talking about, Ohio, yeah, 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 we remember. You know what I'm saying? So maybe not Ohio, but like, I don't know, like going across the state, it's also the summertime. So the benefit of going right now, as opposed to going like during the middle of the year, I mean more so during the winter, it ain't cold. It ain't cold a lot of places. And I don't like the snow. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a snow person. I am not a snow person. I've seen the snow. I've been in the snow, and I go away from the snow. I'm trying to think of something cool, but as you can see, I'm now back in hot heat where I'm under the sun. I ain't going to the snow. I ain't going to the snow. Um, all it takes is one time, and I've had a couple times. I ain't trying to go back to the snow at all. Yeah, no. Um, so yeah, see, yeah, yeah, I don't know. 'Cause I talk a lot of trash about Ohio, so I don't know. Uh, like in every video, you always gotta have a muffler. I don't know if you guys can hear it. So my headphones are really good. These AirPods, this is kind of like a like uh slight plug. The AirPods are really good. They're really good for certain things. Like my videos, they don't really block out a lot of noise. But like when I'm talking to people, oh, these things block out everything. They block out everything. You won't hear nothing. And it's like, you ain't hear that? You ain't hear that? You ain't hear, so but yeah, I'm just thinking of going somewhere else. thinking, definitely not thinking. I know I want to go somewhere else. So obviously Georgia is the closest to me, but I mean, it's still from where I'm at. It's still like 7-ish, 8 hours. Um, so I'll definitely try Georgia. But yeah, I don't know which way I want to go. Uh, go north or go west or go uh northwest. Yeah, go northwest or yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know. But yeah, let me check the. Let me actually read. So Ryan says I should try Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So yeah, Ryan, it's funny that you say that. I know all about Myrtle Beach. Well, no, wait, hold on. I know all about Myrtle Beach. I know I've heard of Myrtle Beach because you guys do bike week. You guys do bike week there. Well, I don't know if you're from there, but yeah, Myrtle South Carolina does bike week, and I've always said that I wanted to go there and ride my bike. Obviously, I'm a motorcycle driver, so that I've always wanted to go there. I just never went there with my bike, if that makes sense. I've been through South Carolina a couple times, but I haven't I've never got the chance to stop there. So that may be an option. Definitely may be an option. Um, I don't know. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea, actually. Um, let's see. Vibrating. What's up? Glad you're vibrating. Yeah, I guess you're saying that it's good energy. Ohio is good. Tons of fairs and music events. Yeah, like I said, I just talk a lot of trash about Ohio, like in my videos. So I just kind of feel like it would be like, oh, you in Ohio now? Oh yeah, yeah, like payback or something. Like, so you remember all of that stuff that you said about Ohio? I mean, I'm more so kidding. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, I definitely don't know. Uh, I am definitely trying to get up out of Florida for the summer because our market isn't the greatest. Our market isn't the greatest during the summer. Like I said, okay, great. Yeah, you guys almost just witnessed the accident. This guy, like, oh my gosh. And of course, it's my fault. I should have turned the camera around so you guys could see it. Yeah, this guy, like, yeah. Okay, so oh boy. So yeah, I'm looking for ideas. I'm looking for hot market. Whose market is actually hot? Because I wanna keep making the money. I want to keep grinding. Uh, I got bills to pay. I got a family to feed. Nah, I don't want to go through the summer slowdown. I'm not trying to go through it. And yeah, my market is gonna be incredibly slow. Incredibly slow. Obviously we got like a billion people down here. It's a million people fighting over X rides. If you don't gotta do it, why do it? Right? So yeah, I'm trying to find other markets. So yeah, this is the check-in, If you guys have a better market than ours right now, our market is really good during the winter. Not so much during not so much during this time. Um yeah, this time it's starting to taper off. It starts to taper off. Um yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Uh you said you thought I was phased on love. Okay, I appreciate that. He got a lot of money. Listen, I take that. Take that. What's up? Listen, he was in Friday. He was in one of the most iconic movies out. So what you trying to say is I'm gonna be iconic? I don't know about that, but I appreciate you. uh, yeah. So let's see. Mr. DSN, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Bro, what's up? What's up? What's up? Oh man, happy to always see you. Happy to always see you. All right, J2 Freaky says, "Is my house IP 19173?" Okay, you got it. That's my house IP, J2 Freaky. I'm just gonna call you Jay, bro. Like, I ain't saying all of that. That just sounds weird. Bro, you got my IP. Uh, obviously you don't, but yeah, that's kind of weird. But yeah, man, so I'm just kind of looking at and looking, looking at different areas because I want to get back to making. Um, definitely want to keep making this money. You say you don't use a VPN. I don't. You should know if you have my IP address. Bro, yeah, this is funny. No, when you go home, check if your Wi-Fi works. That's all you can do is turn off our Wi-Fi. Oh, that's weak. That's weak. That's weak. Come on, man. You gotta actually do something serious. That's it. That's all you can do is turn off our Wi-Fi. Okay. Well, hey, listen. I mean, why would you turn off our Wi-Fi? That's like diabolical, bro. You turn off my Wi-Fi, so I can't watch Netflix. Really? That's how you feel? Can't go home and watch Netflix? What you want me to do? Twiddle my thumbs? Like, come on, man. You don't stop me from watching Netflix. That's how you feel? Oh boy, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's just why? Why? What? Aren't you a human being? Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, so if you guys don't know, I'm responding to the chat. This guy in the chat is talking about he can take my information. Okay, yeah, it'll be a waste of your time. But hey, listen, if you can do it, do it. uh, everybody, so he told me he's writing in the comments that he's gonna turn off my Wi-Fi at the house. What type of stuff? Isn't that kind of mean? Like nobody thinks that's mean. Like of all of the stuff that you could have said to me, you gonna turn off my Wi-Fi at home? Really, bro? Really? Like you could have taken my life, or I guess that's wild. But like you could have I don't know broken something. You could have broken my refrigerator, but you decide you gonna turn off my Wi-Fi so I can't watch Netflix? Really? That's where you're going with it? That's just cruel. It's like a cruel and unusual punishment. What have I ever done to you, man? Yeah, yeah. People are funny. People are hilarious. It's like, wow, that's what you gonna do to me? So you want me to be bored at the house? Like, really? That's not fair. That's not even nice. You know what I'm saying? Wi-Fi though, bro. Come on, the Wi-Fi. I don't know. The Wi-Fi is important, man. I don't know about y'all, man, but I like to watch TV. You gotta get me like that. Damn. Ah, he says he's bored. So because you're bored, you're gonna take out my Wi-Fi? Damn, bro. That's just crazy. Oh, damn, these chargers don't work. Damn, that's just crazy. uh, but yeah, so like I said, this is just a check-in. I am just checking in, letting you guys know what my plans are. If you guys got anything going on, let me know. Let me know. Apparently, Jay wants to turn off my Wi-Fi. Excuse me, he wants to turn off my Wi-Fi. for no other reason than he's bored. So, tis this life. Tis this life. So, guys, if you don't see me make a video, it's because of Jay. Everybody blame Jay. He has my IP, and he's gonna turn my Wi-Fi off. Oh, that's unfortunate. All right, so yeah, you look like that. Okay, all right. So yeah, as I said, I'm just kind of driving around now. I was going to a charging station, but unfortunately, that station is no longer active right now. Uh, Jay, if you know my information, then you should be able to tell me what I'm using. Look, your credentials that you say you got, I don't think you really got them. You talk about T-Mobile, that's an easy one. I mean, obviously you don't watch my channel, but like, yeah, that's the easy one. You say I got T-Mobile. It's like the easiest one you could have done. Like you should know what I got. Oh boy. Oh well. Hey guys, so yeah, I'm just kind of messing around with Jay. Yeah, don't take him seriously. Um, but yeah, how's everybody doing? It's a happy Sunday. It is a happy Sunday. It's another Sunday that we made it to. It is a beautiful Sunday. At least down here, it is 80 degrees right now, according to the Tesla thing. It is 80 degrees, so you know what I'm saying? I'm just enjoying the weather. Why not, right? Why not? um, yeah. So let's see. I am trying to find a charging station, but I can't think of what another charging station is. I wonder. Oh, you know what? Electrify America. I can go to. Let's see. Is there a charging station? Yeah, I mean, like, so let me see. Oh, my bad. I forgot. Let me catch up on the messages. My bad, my bad. uh, so yeah, yeah, Jay was talking about I got T-Mobile. I don't have T-Mobile. I would never have T-Mobile, first and foremost. The disrespect, the disrespect. Me have T-Mobile? Oh my gosh, that's entirely disrespectful. Uh, it's over. What's up? It's over. Thank you for joining the stream. Um, yeah, I think I got everything. Sigma says J2, who's Annie? Okay. Uh, I don't know what y'all are talking about. I can go more. Okay, cool. Yeah. So, um, yeah, I look like the hold up, wait up me. Okay, cool. The weather, so the weather over here, like I said, it's 81 degrees. It's sunny, as you can see the sun. Down here in South Florida, we only really have one weather, and that's just that's really our weather down here. But I am looking to move to go well for the summer, and that's what I was kind of talking about before I started engaging with Jay. Yeah, I was saying like I am looking moving entirely, but I am thinking about going to a different market for a couple weeks. Maybe a week or two, just to go to a different market. Uh, so yeah, seeing like what markets are actually hot right now. Um, Damn, you almost hit me. Okay, yeah. Seeing what other markets are hot, because it's just I know my market is slow. It's gonna be slow. If you're from here, if you're from down here, then you understand what I'm saying. It's not that you can't get rides, you can't make money. It's just that it's gonna be slower than normal. So you can make money, it's just gonna be slower to make the money. So this is not a time where I'm going to be challenging anybody because yeah, this it's just a slower time. Sure, yeah, if you got to go out there and get it, then yeah, absolutely, I can make the money. I can still make $100, $200 a day. It takes longer. It takes a lot longer during the slow season than compared to the busy season. Obviously, that makes sense, right? The slow season is going you can put in more hours to make the same amount of money, as compared to the busy season where it's like you could go out there and almost make it within, especially if you got a right strategy with everybody and the locations. Your market, you can really make a lot of money really quickly. But because our market is seasonal, I gotta find a different market. uh, yeah, I definitely gotta find a different market because it ain't no way, Jose. I don't know. Yeah, there ain't no way that I'm gonna just try to thug it out here for the rest of the couple months. I also have a big reveal coming up tomorrow, so yeah, that I may go live. I don't know. I'll probably go live when I reveal it. But yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting because and you guys know I've been renting for a while, so it's kind of exciting. It's kind of exciting. Definitely exciting. But there are changes that are happening. Changes are being made. So that and that's the other reason why I can finally go get out of the state of Florida. So because I rent it, I don't really care about the mileage. You guys know that. I don't care about the mileage. I know you guys do. I know you guys tell me about the mileage, the depreciation, yada yada yada. But because I rent the vehicle, I don't care what mileage that I put on the vehicle because it's rental. You know what I'm saying? It's not mine. But hopefully, with the reveal, yeah, if that should change, then I still won't care about the mileage because I'm getting the vehicle specifically for the purpose of working. So, but yeah, it's just exciting to change that. Um, so, yeah, do I live in Europe? Obviously, I don't know if you're talking to him. Do I live in Cali? I don't live in Cali. No, I live in 63rd O Block. Okay. Midwest is 60 and sunny. Hey, hey, clever. Please. Oh, shoot. Now I messed your name up. Oh, my bad. My bad. Yeah. My bad. I looked at it real quick. Uh, let's see. I'm trying to find, I am really like trying to find a place to go because, like, I needs to charge. But I don't know no charging stations, no places to charge up. I ain't really got them. So the struggle is real right now. Um, Let me see again. But yeah, so yeah, Midwest is 60 and sunny. So Cleve, what's up, Cleve? I'm guessing Cleveland, Jay. I'm guessing. Jay, what's up? What's up? Yeah, Midwest is 60 and sunny. Brother the King Von Vids got me. Okay. J2, look behind you right quick. uh Damn, y'all going at it. So what, little bro? I'm Sigma, you're not? Okay. All right. Um, if it's not T-Mobile, it's just not T-Mobile. Listen, hey, I don't know if you knew this, but if you're telling somebody that you could turn off their Wi-Fi, I would assume that you're saying that you know how to hack. You telling me that you can turn off my Wi-Fi, but you can't tell what device I'm using? what internet service I'm using, that's crazy. That's a crazy statement. And I'm supposed to take you seriously? Like, and all with the credibility, you don't know what what phone service I'm using? Uh, I mean, yeah, good luck on turning off my Wi-Fi. I know, I know. Obviously, you're kidding. Um, but yeah, that's why I told everybody don't take him seriously. Yeah, don't take him seriously. And just so you know, just because I mean, if you were able to get my social, that's okay. Got it. All of our information is on the dark web and can be bought for a nice little price. So that's not scary. Just in case y'all didn't know. Just in case y'all didn't know. um. So Sigma says it's kind of cold here. Damn, big X the plug looking at. Okay. All right. J2, you don't know these emojis. He really does it. uh, but will survive any car crash. Okay. All right. Have you ever received a Blumpkin? Uh yeah, okay. Point still stands, gang. I'm just reading y'all comments. I'm sorry. This is entertaining, man. This is entertaining. This is entertaining. All right, I'm gonna head out. All right, hey, see you later, Sigma. J2 says J2 says this is my name, Nick Williams. No, my name is not J. My name is not that. I'm sorry. Fortunately, you got to figure it out. All right, let's see. Am I in dang, I gotta find me a place to, where is the charger? I need to find me a charger. This is sad. Like I am really looking for a charger. Oh, you know what? That's the habit burger. Go ahead, buddy. All right, so let me read your comments again. You guys are let's see. Please says, what's up? You need to tell me it don't work like that. Hey, remember me on July 23rd? I'll turn everything off in the world. Soon to wait. Okay, yeah, listen, that's cool. Hey, yeah, I mean, I don't think you really want to do that, but hey, if you got it like that and you do it like that, you're gonna have a lot more problems than me. So, hey, that's your choice. That's your choice. I wouldn't do it, but if I had that type of power, if I knew, I mean, I do. Let's just say, like, yeah, if I was on that life, ain't no way that I'm doing all of that. Yeah. Ain't no way possible. Um, uh, oh, that's unfortunate. Um, but yeah, listen, you turn the world power off or whatever you said, like you're gonna have way different problems than me. You're gonna have way different problems than me. So I mean, I would recommend that you don't do it, but hey, that's what you're gonna do. Do your thing, dog. Do your thing. Hey, but yeah, so like I was saying, like ultimately, yeah, I'm just looking at my options. So uh because I've had a rental for so long, the biggest there is a actual Um, there is a disadvantage. With a rental, yeah, I have unlimited mileage, but I just can't go out of the state of Florida. So that is the problem, obviously, in terms of like being able to go to different markets and stuff like that. So I'm excited. I'm actually excited to be able to do this. I like to travel anyway. So growing up, I was the car baby. I was the car baby. So like I was the kid that, if I'm acting up or if I'm tired, just put me in a car and I'm gonna be knocked out. I'm gonna be knocked out. Now as an adult, I'm still a car baby, but just not obviously like that. I just love to drive. So for me, one of the most peaceful things to do is to just get in the car and just drive places. Uh, like how people go for walks or some people meditate. For me, I drive. I'll drive somewhere and just drive and just let the car take me. You know, you get it because it's a Tesla. Um, yeah, I just kind of drive places. That's honestly for me. Obviously, I drive a motorcycle as well, so um, I'll go ahead and yeah, I'll jump. What the? Okay, so the ambulance just cut me off. Thanks. Great, great. Y'all be thinking I'm playing. Like the ambulance just cut me off, and then they drive it all slow. Like really? Oh boy, yo, I can't make this up. Hey, my bad. Yeah, the ambulance just came right out, no lights on, just cut me off. Just cut me off, and then want to drive slow. Now, would I be wrong if I drive around the ambulance? I'll probably go to jail, right? They'll probably call the police. Hey, this dude tripping. Even though they cut me off. Ah, but yeah, I forget what I was saying because I got cut off. Yeah, it's just different. That is the biggest disadvantage of a rental. And then obviously I can't tint the windows. I mean I can, but y'all know how that goes. Because I go live and all of that stuff, it wouldn't be the smartest decision to tint the windows. And then my rental car company looks at the video like, "Hey, you got our windows tinted." That'll be a quick little fine. Quick little fine. Quick little fine too. So uh yeah, so I'm looking for other markets. Definitely looking for other markets. Like I said, so the easiest thing to do is just to go to Georgia because it's like 7 hours, 7, 8 hours away from here. It's fairly close. It's not that far. I can do that in the night and then be up there like maybe 8, 9 o'clock, hit the ground running. I've heard Georgia is a little different. But yeah, I could be up there in no time, almost. No time, almost. Um, Obviously Atlanta traffic is crazy. Atlanta traffic is crazy. And so how I feel about traffic, so this is what y'all should know. Miami is like top four worst places of traffic. Atlanta is like top four worst places of traffic, and then obviously New York and California. Somewhere in California, you just pick a spot. That's the top four worst places to go for traffic. So I don't really want to leave a horrible place for traffic to go into another horrible place for traffic. But I mean, if the money's there, the money's there. But you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't really want to just go from worse to worse. That don't make sense. It's like, yeah, you gotta do something better. So maybe, I'll probably go to Atlanta just or Georgia just to see. Maybe take a couple rides, maybe. Um, but yeah, I'm either thinking of going north to like the Carolinas, maybe like Tennessee. So keep going east and go Tennessee, maybe hit the Carolinas. Like I said, I don't know if I would go all the way up to New York, just because New York requires different. There's it's just different requirements to drive in New York. I mean, I know the money is in New York, but you got to be. I think you got to realistically be a resident of New York. I ain't trying to change my residency and all of that stuff and get my driver's license. I'm trying to do all that. That ain't that. Yeah, I ain't doing all that. So either that, go up, go right and up, or go left. I mean, I even thought about just crossing over the state, so hitting like Oklahoma, hitting like Ohio, hitting See, I can't think of my geography. I guess Michigan. Michigan is also an option if I'm going like up in that direction. No, I don't know if I would do that though. But right now is the time to do it because it's fairly hot, you know. So I wouldn't be dealing with like all of that cold weather that you guys all know about. See, I'm a Florida boy, so for me, I don't want the cold weather. I want heat. Give me heat. I'll take heat any day of the week. Because with heat, I mean, yeah, some people don't like it. For me, I look at it from the standpoint of if it's heat, if it's hot, you can always take clothes off. Again, I know, yeah, I know. So like, if I'm hot, I come out in a tank top. If I'm hot, don't wear super thick clothing. But when it's cold, you gotta put on layers, and then you be all bulky, and you just kind of like a stiff man. Is my opinion, because I'm a Florida boy. Well, I'm a Miami boy, so you know what I'm saying. Like that's just my opinion of what I see with the cold. So right now is the best time to go traveling for me because I don't got to deal with the snow. I deal with the snow. Want to deal with the snow. So since everybody was roasting on me earlier, do you guys remember that meme? I think I said this before, but it was a meme from the Cleveland show. If you guys watched that, I guess I might be showing my age. But like, yeah, if you guys watched the Cleveland show, there was a meme, and it was just Cleveland, obviously the Cleveland show. If you watch Family Guy, then you know what the Cleveland show is. But nevertheless, Cleveland, uh, he has this meme about the snow. And so it's just the whole meme is just him saying over and over and over, I hate the snow, going through his workday. So he wakes up, he has to go out into the snow, dig himself out, whatever. It's just like if you watch the meme, if you look up the meme, that is me, right? That is all day me. I am all day Cleveland in that meme. I hate the snow. I hate the snow with a passion. I hate the snow and I hate the traffic. Those are the two things that I hate. It's such a strong word. I can't really say I hate anybody else, anything else, but I definitely hate traffic and I definitely hate the snow. Definitely hate those two. So, uh, yeah. So, so let me check it out. You need to tell me, hey, remember me on July? Yeah, okay. Soon to wait. Do you have a CCS to NAX adapter? Yes, I have. Shout out to my friend JC. Now I have the CCS adapter. I originally had the what is it, J177 or whatever adapter. Um, Again, shout out to Pascal. Um, or was it Pascal? I don't remember now. I think it was Pascal that gave me that adapter. But nevertheless, now I have both. I have all of the adapters. I have all of the adapters now, so I can pretty much charge anywhere that I need to, anywhere that I want to. And it's freeing. Now, what I will tell you is, personally, I prefer. I will always tell you, I prefer Tesla chargers. I don't prefer the people at Tesla chargers, but I prefer Tesla chargers because most of the chargers work. I mean, almost 100% of the chargers that I've been to work. It's really like you have one every now and then that doesn't work, but for the most part, the Tesla chargers work. So yeah, but I do have the adapter, and so now because I have the adapter, I'm actually going. So if I was going to a Tesla charger, this would have been the conversation would have been ended in the sense of because my screen tells me what a Tesla chargers are. It's just I'm trying to find a third party charger because now I have the adapter. So it's like, yo, I'm trying to go, I'm trying to use third party places so I could really like know what they're like. And they suck. That's my first opinion. But yeah, so I do have the adapter. I definitely have the adapter. I think everybody that has an EV should have the adapters with an S, just because yeah, if you have the adapters, then you can charge pretty much anywhere. You'll never be in a situation where you won't be able to charge. And that's important, obviously. That's really important. You just don't know. You never know. I mean, obviously, you should pay attention to your charging level. Yeah, all of that is true. But if you're in an emergency situation, like in my case, I can charge anywhere. I'm not. There's not a place that I can't charge. In other words, that I would be afraid. Like, oh, I'm over here, man. I'm not. I'm probably not gonna be able to charge. So yeah, nope. I'm using the computer. Still works for everything, but I'm gonna try to figure out how to control the government. Okay. All right, Jay. Thank you for joining. It was. I appreciate you. Today I saw somebody who had taken the body of a jet ski and put it on top of a scooter, and they were driving down the road on a jet ski. It looked so fun. Yeah, I've seen that. No, no, no. Wait, wait. I've never seen what you're talking about. I've seen people take things like switch them up. It is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Oh, it is pretty cool. I was gonna say I've seen damn, what have I seen now? I just lost the thought. What have I seen? I've seen damn, now I can't think of what I was gonna say I seen. That's sad. That's sad. This is how you know I'm getting older. I tell everybody, this is how you know you get older. Um damn, what have I seen? Okay, so see, here's the other thing about these chargers, man. All right, so I gotta wait. I'm gonna post up here and wait. Yeah, I gotta post up here and just wait. 'Cause it looks like all of the chargers are full. See, this is the thing about these chargers. It's like, man, as much as I want to use these, and they just suck. They just suck, and people just sit on them. People sit on them. That's the one good thing I can say about Tesla chargers. Like, because you got like a time limit and they kick you off, and it's like a constant flow. Like, that people are leaving the charger when you get there. Like, in other words, it's not a long wait, is what I'm saying. Like, this is probably gonna be like 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. That's just because I don't have my I don't really want to go through the app and try to see another charger. uh, I'm stuck like Chuck right now. I'm stuck. Um, yeah, I need one of these people to get up. But the thing about these is that they're probably just kind of like they don't went shopping or something like that. So it's gonna take them a while to get off these chargers. This is the unfortunate thing about the third party chargers, and then they're all shared. Well, these are shared, so it's really unfortunate. Really unfortunate. um, but yeah, oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Why didn't you buy a Model Y? Because it's expensive, and you'll find out tomorrow. You will find out tomorrow. Um, yeah, tomorrow I'll be doing the reveal, so don't worry about it. Paul is always asking these questions. But yeah, I'll talk more about it tomorrow. We almost there. We almost there, Paul. Yeah, I can still do Premiere, Paul. I can still do Premiere. Well, I mean, I only have a little bit, but I mean, people have been canceling on me lately with the Premiere stuff. So, um, I don't know. How's my day going? It's going good. It's going good, actually. It's another beautiful Sunday. Yeah, it's 81 degrees here. Unfortunately, I got to charge. I got to charge up. I'm on 10%. It just means that I'm low on I'm low on energy. I would say I'm low on gas, but I don't want to confuse you. So yeah, I need to charge up. Um, and I'm trying to use a third party charger. Okay, look at that. Okay, see you talk about them, and then yeah, let's go. Oh wait, damn it. Hey, hey, I thought I was gonna be able to use that charger. Oh boy. Okay, it's gonna take a while. My bad. I'm kind of like scoping out, trying to see when I can use the charger. So I guess the guy is just kind of like, yeah, they are all using these chargers. I think what I could do, yeah, it's all good. Oh, no, I just need to charge for a little bit, bro. Oh, okay, so yeah, I was trying not to be in the sun. It's all. Yeah, I was trying not to be in the sun. Um, okay, okay. See, so shout out to this guy. He's being nice. Um, yeah. So let me. I'm gonna charge up for a little bit. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Uh, my thing. Stop. Oh, I actually got to take this. Ah, so as you guys can see, I am here at the charger. Um, Yay! So I got the little adapter. So what happens is I just take this. Um, I can do. I got one here. So hold on, guys. Maybe let me see. Oh yeah, I think that's okay. Now you would think that it would immediately. Uh, you would think that it would immediately do it. Okay. So Yeah, so um I just need to charge up to 50%. So I'm gonna take 10 minutes and just charge up. That should be good from there. But yeah, my bad, Paul. So yeah, I was dealing with that. So yeah, why didn't I buy the Model Y? The Model Y is just a little bit more expensive. I want a bigger down payment. Remember, my credit is bad. As I've told you guys before, my credit is bad because of my previous car. It's still in somebody's insurance lot. So it's only been 2 years, 2 years since that accident, 3 years. So I mean, yeah, hopefully, and I got another 4 years before that falls off my credit. So yeah, because of that, my credit is bad. So I think they want 5 grand, 5 to 7 grand for the Model Y. The Model 3 is just a little bit more cheaper. So that's probably you'll see tomorrow. uh, so how's my day going? Yeah, like I think I said that my day is going okay. It's a beautiful day. Um, am I making bank today? Not really. I mean, I'm up $100. Not what I'm used to. Yeah, I'm only up $100. Usually I would be up by 200 by now, but like I said, my market is a little bit slower, so it's not the greatest. It's definitely not the greatest. You said you say you should shave your head. You look good in your pic. I appreciate you. I appreciate you saying that. Changes are coming. Changes are coming. Right now I'm just enjoying my hair. Changes are coming. No, trust me. I just don't. I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay $40 for a haircut. That's just personal. So yeah, I am gonna shave. I am gonna shave. I'm gonna shave completely. You'll see really soon. As of right now, I'm enjoying it. As I tell everybody. How's my trading going? I didn't really trade that much this week. I traded, as I told you guys, I have two funded accounts. Funded just means that so what we do, well, what I do, I purchase evaluation accounts. The evaluation is just like trading on credit, in other words. So I pay, whatever, $50, $100, and they give me an account that already has $50,000 on the account. And it's my job in that evaluation to make another 3 grand on that account using the $50,000 that I have of credit. It's a simulation, so it's not real money. It's not money that I can actually touch, but it is money that is accredited to me when you pay for the evaluation. And so the challenge or the evaluation aspect of it is, can you make another 3 grand within a month? If you don't, then you got to repay for another month. So I have two accounts that I've done that. I've made 3 grand on them. And now what happens is once you've made the 3 grand, they switch over to being called what's called funded. So I have two accounts that are funded as of right now. Uh, so now to be able to receive money from the account, I have to make another 3 grand, and then I can request a payout of the 3 grand that I made. Um, so that's how it works. And so yeah, my trading's going okay. It's not the greatest. Like I said, I'm still learning. I'm still figuring it out. But I do have two accounts. I have a bunch more challenge accounts, and so that's not all that great. Yeah, and I'm not really touching my funded accounts. I'm still just doing my challenge accounts because yeah, I don't want to mess with my funded accounts until like I have really good confidence. Really good confidence. I'm following my rules, all of the above. So I'm gonna touch it here and there, but like, yeah, no, I don't play with my funded accounts because I passed the challenge. So for me, it's actually important to keep those funded accounts for right now until I get more, until it gets more normal, all of that stuff. So my trading is okay. It's okay. It's not great. Like I said, yeah, some changes are coming. I'm just not, right now I'm enjoying it. I heard from the guy in another market, and it doesn't really matter if it's a Tesla or not. Some people are so dumb they think every EV is from Tesla, so the drivers are getting canceled on and hate no matter what brand of EV they're driving. Um, yeah, that sucks. That sucks. And yeah, I've heard that too in my market, Mr. DSN. So like we have the EV6 or whatever, we have the Polestar, I mean, we have the Mustang. The only one that I haven't heard that gets the issues is the Mustang, and that's what I'm next to. It's Mustang, yeah. The Mach-E. Um, so that's what this one is, the Mustang, as you can see. So yeah, that's the only one that I've heard that doesn't get issued, but everyone else has the issues in the sense of every other EV has issues with people canceling on them and so on and forth. You said my audio's breaking up. Again, I'm sorry. I hope it's not still breaking up. With Apex, yes, I have two funded accounts with Apex, uh, but I want accounts with Top Step. I have more challenge accounts with Top Step, but my I guess Apex is the one that I was successful with in the challenge accounts. I have a ton of accounts, if I'm being honest. I have a bunch of accounts with Top Step. I have some accounts with my funded futures. I have some accounts with uh, Alpha Traders. I have some accounts with Funded Futures Family, and I have an account with Fideas. So yeah, I have a ton of I'm sorry, I was trying to think of all of the accounts. I have a bunch of accounts. Because what I look at it as is it's a funded account. I mean, not a funded account. These are evaluation accounts. So I treat it as if it's a game, not necessarily so serious. My funded accounts, I'm very serious. I'm not playing with them because, I have to pay a fee. For some of the accounts, I have to pay a fee or I pay more upfront. So yeah, my funded accounts, I am actually following my rules and taking my time and yada yada yada. But with these challenge accounts, man, I over leverage all the time, which is a good thing and a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but if it fails, okay, cool. I'll pay for another challenge and just move on. Um, so yeah, but I have a bunch of firms that I have with. Like I said, I have two funded accounts now. They're definitely up. They're definitely up. Oh wow, I came right on time. Yes, you did. So you say, oh, you have Take Profit Trader? Yeah, listen, I you don't have one with Take Profit Trader, actually. So you got me there. I do not have one with Take Profit. When did I start learning about trading? So I've been trading for a while, and I'm sorry that I'm kind of getting to your messages slower. Um, y'all know I like to talk, so forgive me. But I started trading. So trading has been a thing, a revolving door for me for the last 4 years. But when did I get serious? I got serious this summer. No, yeah, I got serious in August. Um, Shout out to Vinny. Shout out to so it was Vinny and Eddie. Vinny Cuz, and Eddie driving in style. I was watching them. I was watching them doing their training journey. They recently learned. Well, Vinny is an options. Well, was an options guy, and Eddie had just started learning how to trade. He spent all last year learning how to trade. And it just got me interested in like learning. So I started off in the forex market, um, but I jumped to the futures market because the futures market, at least right now. So for the forex market, when I was in the forex market, you wanted to use a firm, a broker that had leverage. So the leverage was more. So even though you had a smaller account, you had leverage on the account, and so you could do more. You could trade more. You had a bigger balance. You can win more. In other words, unfortunately, with the changes to the forex industry, that leverage thing is just out of the window. So I really haven't traded like that. Again, I wasn't super successful, as most traders aren't. But yeah, I wasn't super successful. But back when I was trading, it was forex. Recently, though, I got into futures because I understood that these were prop firms, and prop firms were basically giving us accounts with credited amounts. Now it's virtual money. Don't get me wrong. So I don't want to, yeah, it's a $50,000 account, but I don't want nobody to beat me up in the head like, oh, you got all of these accounts. No, no, no. It's virtual money. It's not my money. It's virtual money. It's credited to me. Um, yeah, it's still virtual money. You don't get real money until you get what's called a live account. A live account. So you have the evaluation part or the challenge part of the account. You have the funded part of the account, and then if they, through the company monitoring you, watching how you trade, whatever, if they deem that you're an elite trader, they'll switch your account to a live account. And that live account, now that's real money. That's real money. You're really in the market and you can really withdraw as much. Well, I mean, I think you still have limits, but you can really withdraw at that point. But to get there, you have to be a consistent trader. You have to be someone that's shown that you're consistently profitable. And that's the hard part. You know, obviously most people aren't consistently profitable. In my case, I'm not. And so, um, but that's the point. You get to a point where you become so disciplined, where you become so used to your rules, where you just become so used to trading. It's kind of like being an Uber driver, kind of like the situation that I'm in as a driver. The reason why I want to go to a different market is because I know how to make money if the market is decently busy, if that makes sense. Because I know how to make money when it's slow, I know how to make money when it's fast, and because I've been doing this for so long, it's not that I'm worried about how to make the money. It's just I need the volume to make the money. Does that make sense? So like when you do something for so long, you become just almost immune to the day I can't speak. You become almost immune to the day-to-day fears. So like I used to fear like, damn, can I make $200 today? Damn, can I make $100 today? You know, damn, where am I gonna work? Like where should I go? Like these are things that as a new driver, since my channel is more about Uber driving, you start to have those feelings. Like, damn, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to make the money. Oh, should I take this ride? Should I not take this ride? Should I go to this place? Should I not go to this place? Is this place a good place? You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You have all of those fears and all of those thoughts when you're new. But I've been doing this for like 5 years now. So I don't really think like that. It's just more about, okay, this area is slow. Let me go to that area. Like I already know what I'm doing. It's just like boom, 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 boom. Damn, do I want to put in the time to actually make 300, 400, $500? Or do I just want to stop at 200? It's kind of, I know that, not to say that I'm the greatest or anything like that. It's just you get used to the grind. You get used to the struggle. Once you have a strategy, you get used to it. And so I can only assume that that's how it is if you're a trader. You just get used to it. You get used to looking at the market. You have your strategy. You know what you're looking for, and you execute on your plan. So yeah, once you get to the point where you get a live account, it's just a completely different story. At that point, you have real money, and at that point, I think you start with 2 grand. Um, and yeah, you got to continue to build your account up and go from there. So, you know, I'm trying to get there. I'm definitely trying to get there. It's exciting, but am I there now? No, not at all. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. I'm not even close. So, we'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Um, But yeah, so yeah, yeah. When did I start learning? So yeah, I'm sorry, I just went on a tangent, so forgive me, Mr. Knight. So yeah, I started learning futures. I started learning, I want to say in March. And March was last year, March, so it's almost been a year. I started looking into it. But August was when I really got serious and I started trying to do it. And then definitely in January was when I was like, okay, I'm going all in. Well, not really all in, but I'm just gonna try to do this a little bit more seriously. And so I started buying accounts. I'm trading every day. I was taking that time out. Like I incorporated it into my schedule. So yeah, like it's been a progression. It's definitely been a progression because I've never taken it seriously. I've never taken trading seriously because I know I make money, obviously as an Uber driver. This is what I take seriously. Uber driving, this is my quote unquote career field for right now. For right now. And so yeah, the second phase is called pro or professional, and usually the third phase is called funded. From what I understand, almost none of these companies are truly funding people. Top stuff is expensive, and Apex has too many rules. Cool. I hope you make it. Hit the road, Jack. I appreciate you. There's absolutely nothing harder than training. Prop firms are a game changer. Exactly. So yeah, that's exactly the point. Prop firms are a game changer in the sense of you don't have to use so much of your money. So like with Forex, I was taking $1,000, $500, and I'm trying to trade. I'm putting that into the market, into the account, so that I could trade, and I'm trying to use an account, a broker that has a higher leverage, so that even though I have $1,000, I'm able to basically trade like I have, you know, $100,000, $500,000, and I was with Forex. Now, obviously, you can see the problems with that. Yeah, you could trade. Yeah, you get a couple good trades in there. You can make a lot of money. But obviously, if you get a couple bad trades, which is what most people have, in my case, if you don't understand leverage, you don't understand risk management, which is obviously what happened, you lose pretty much all of your money very quickly. So can you imagine taking that money from me? At that time, it was definitely from my job. So I'm taking this money, my paycheck, and I'm putting $500. I'm putting $1,000 into my Forex account. And then I just lose it in three trades. Make no mistake. The reason why he's saying it's the hardest is because you could in 5 minutes, in 2 minutes, you could lose everything in your account, especially if you over leverage. Over leverage is trading with more than what you have in the account. In 2 minutes, you could lose everything, absolutely everything in your account. Obviously, the flip side is true. In 2 minutes, you could blow your account up. You can make double the money, triple the money, quadruple the money. But it's just a question of, okay, you made the double money, then do you walk away or do you keep trading? And most 9 out of 10 people would say, "Oh well, if I blew my account, if I made $1,000 today, I'm gonna keep trying to make another $1,000, or I'll make 1,500. I'm gonna make $2,000." And that's the problem. That's the problem because when you go to try to make that, now you just lost the money that you made. And that's the issue. So when you're talking about trading, you got to be very disciplined. You got to know your strategy. You got to know what you're looking for, and you got to execute on your plan. So that's why it's taking so long. I mean, and a year isn't really that long. It's just it feels long. It's a new skill, but for me, I look at the same thing that I've always said. Being able to make money at will is important. So like, sorry, I'm just putting my phone on the charger. So um, as a driver, I know that I can make money. You know what I'm saying? I know the spots, I know places to go, yada yada yada. Turn on X, turn on Comfort, turn on Premiere, whatever. Like I said, you get to a place where you know how to make money on the Uber platform. On the flip side, it's very location dependent. Obviously in this area, I know where to go, I know how to do it, da da da. That's why I'm kind of excited to go into other areas because it'll cause me to expand my knowledge. But it's still location dependent because you got to know that area first. You got to know that market first. If you don't know the market, you're not going to make as much money as somebody that does know the market. You're not going to make as much money as somebody that has been, knows where to go and knows the places and the times to be there. So, you know what I'm saying? So, when you talk about trading, it's the same exact thing. It's just when I look at trading, and the reason why I'm trying to learn how to trade is because trading is not location dependent. I have my phone. So as long as I have my phone, I can make money. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, I can also lose. lose money too, but whatever. So it's both. It's both. I can make money and I can obviously lose money. So you kind of got to pick which one you like the most, if that makes sense. So yeah, I see you later, Mr. DSN. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, sir. um, yeah, did you get stuck with fast track trading? I don't know who is fast track. I never use fast track. That one you got me there. I never use fast track. Yeah, I never use fast track at all. Yeah, when I was training forex, I used Oanda. I use I can't remember now. I use Oanda. I use Henko Trade and Sway Markets. It was another broker that I used, but it was a couple other brokers that I used. But like, yeah, what happens with those brokers? They took the money and they ran. They, because they it was all what we did was we went to unregulated brokers. Yeah, we used unregulated brokers so that you can make the money. My bad. So I am just unplugging. So just so you guys can see. So all I do, press this right here. You see how that turned white? Um, so this is the adapter for my car. So all right, so this just comes off. And there you go. Now I just plug it back up. And I'm good to go. Thank you again. I was just telling him thank you because he let me go. He didn't have to do that. He definitely didn't have to do that, but he let me go in front of him. I mean, yeah, he let me go. So, yeah, you know, you kind of see it's a little bit further back. But that was my ignorance of not knowing where to be. Um, yeah, I didn't really know where to be. So, yeah, I mean, it's all good. Like I said, I just didn't know where to be. But yeah, that guy, let me go. He was just like, "Hey, I see you sitting over here, man. Like, and he let me go." So I've learned not to block your blessings. He was nice and he looked out for me. So I appreciate it. So I just charged up to 40%. I charged up to 50%. Just got me some charge in the car. And now it's time to go back to making money. Making money, honey. All right, let's see. Yep. All right, so yeah, let me see. No. No, 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 no. Excuse me, my bad, everybody. I'm over here trying to like put my thing on, put the GPS on the right way. Yeah. So I am headed back. I got my apps on. Time to make a couple more dollars. Like I said, I am up $100 as of now. Again, not a great day at all. Not a great day. Not a great day at all. But I mean, it's money. You know, money is money. Of course, I would have liked to be at 200 by now, which I usually am. But like I said, my market is slowing down. My market is slowing down a lot. Can you still make money? Yes. It's just, you know, now it's more specific on where you are. And that's why I started off the stream saying, you know, I am looking forward to, I'm going to start here soon, just to kind of recap everything. I'm looking forward to moving, to leaving the South Florida area. So I'm definitely going to go up north. Definitely going up north. So, what am I trying to say? So going up north. So I'm trying to decide whether I want to go up north. So obviously the easiest place to go from here is Georgia. Georgia's right there. So I'm gonna definitely hit Georgia. See how Georgia's cracking. You know, see what that market's like. Obviously Atlanta is a huge place. Atlanta's easy. You know, I've heard great things about Atlanta. The market sounds good. But I don't know. I've never been there. I've never worked there. I should say that. I've been through Atlanta multiple times, but I've never actually worked there. So I don't know. But yeah, so I'm thinking of hitting Georgia and seeing how that goes. And then if Georgia isn't good, continuing going north. So north, well, maybe west and then north. I mean, east and then what? Nah, I can't say my words. Forgive me. So east, so hitting like Memphis, Tennessee, hitting Tennessee, and then going north. So like hitting the Carolinas, checking out the Carolinas, seeing how they're going, seeing if that's a feasible, if that market is fire, if it's on fire. Maybe going up to like Virginia, but I don't think I would go all the way up to New York. It's just New York has so many restrictions. New York and California have the most restrictions on vehicles and stuff like that. And then it's the uber black market. So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. So, yeah, or instead of going north, well, east and then north, going west. So I even thought about just crossing the United States. So going through like Oklahoma, you know, Missouri. I can't really think of what's in the middle, you know, those types of places. Even going all the way up to Ohio. As much stuff as I talk about Ohio, I might, you know, might even check out Ohio and see how that's going down, you know. Or just going completely west and going west to like Texas, Arizona, that type of thing. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely see. But that's what's coming up for the channel. That's what's coming up for me. That's obviously I'll be making content there. I'll continue producing videos. I'm gonna try to get back to the daily uploads. I gotta get back on my grind. I'll definitely be going live, but you know, I gotta get back to those daily uploads. So we'll see. So let me see. So you say, so yeah. See you later, Mr. DSN, if I didn't say that. So DG says, good morning. I'm from India. Hey, wow. Thank you for checking out my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, DG. So C. Lindbergh says, send me your address. We can fight already. Huh? Send me your address so we can fight already? Don't be scared. Okay. You want to fight me? Okay, I mean, hey, if you want to fight, you know,
I don't know what I did. I was laughing too much. Hey, my bad. Nah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be able to send you an address because I'm thinking about doing it for like a week or two, just going different places. So like maybe like because our market is gonna drop off a cliff very soon here. It's already started. It's getting slower. So maybe the writing's on the wall. Basically, you can still make money. Obviously, I still got $100. So I'm not saying that it's slow that I can't make any money. I'm just saying that our market is slower than what I like it to be. We are no longer in season. You know, so I'm trying to go somewhere else where they are still in season, so I could get back to making my $300, $400, $500 days, $600 days. Y'all know how it goes. um, because the whole thing about being in season and out of season is that in season those $500 is you could do it, but it's not, you're not going to kill yourself to do it. In other words, especially if you know your market, especially if you know what times and all of that stuff. On the flip side, when you're out of season, I could work 24 hours and I probably still won't make $600 in a day. I I can guarantee I probably won't even make $400 in a day. I could work 24 hours every single day and I still won't be able to make $400. Not because I don't know where to go, not because I don't know what to do. It's just because the volume isn't there for me to make the money. Um, Again, just because you're in the right spot, the right time, you also have to have the people that's requesting the orders. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's just common sense. If you don't have anybody requesting, then you're stuck. And so when we're out of season because we still have tourists that come in, so that's why you can make $100, but it's not anywhere near what it was. And then we have so many people, so that's when you start talking about the saturation of the market, and then you start thinking about the fact that all 1,500,000 million drivers are still in the market. But with less demand, now we fighting over X rides. We fighting over $2, $3 X rides. And then obviously also you in my market you have the other side effect